Debonair.
All right, there we go. Finally.
Okay.
Hey, what you saying?
And like, and you know, glad to be back on. Appreciate the second, you know what I'm saying, segment of this. So, you know, there's gonna be some things to talk about today, though.
I got some good questions for you today, my man. I got good questions today. Yeah, man. Go ahead, shout the channel out again, man, so everybody know. You know, I'm putting descriptions anyway, but still.
No, yeah, definitely. What's good, everybody? You know, second time joining back again. My name, KD Ascends, KAYDEEASCENDS. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all. That's my YouTube channel. Got a lot more content coming this year. I created an email for the channel too. So if any subscribers, any questions, you could just hit the email. I created a little 60-second short clip of it. So it's kdsens14@gmail.com. But when you get to the channel, you'll see, you know, the email description, all that. But yeah.
Always, man. Always, man. You already know. You already know what time it is, man. Yeah, man. No, man, I'm glad to have you back on, man. You had some good praises from the last one. I was like, I gotta make sure I bring my dog back.
Very humble and honored and grateful that, you know, receive great feedback. Grateful for everybody tuning in and viewing and, you know, taking the time to hear, you know, both our perspectives and everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. You already know. You ready for the first one?
Absolutely, always.
So I know I didn't even send the questions to you, man. So these gonna be off guard questions. Let me see. All right, the first question. All right. Do men ever think about the damage that they can cause women before getting in a relationship with them, or whether, I mean, not just a relationship, maybe it's just a sexual thing, or maybe just a friendship or whatever. But do men ever think about the damage that they can cause women?
Great question. My first response, great question. Secondly, I feel like, all right, I'll say this. I think yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no is because you do got some guys, they might think afterwards, maybe, you know, maybe they were hurt, you know, maybe they were going through a tough time, or, you know, maybe they had past heartbreaks. So, you know, maybe they could have grown spiritually. But I say no, because you got some dudes who don't care. They just gonna dog females out. They just gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of like percentage, I say a good portion, they don't really think about the damage. You know, just for this, they're thinking, they're just doing what they want. They just think about them. And, you know, it could be down to little things, even stuff like the intimacy. He just thinking about getting his and not worried about her, you know, her getting hers at all. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think a good portion doesn't think about the damage that they really do. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that they could, like I said, they could be hurt from their own past relationships, or it could just be some, you know, it could just be an ego thing. They just too not egotistical to even see their wrongdoing.
Yeah.
But I feel like most of the time, they don't really think about the damage, or they probably think afterwards, like when that karma catch up to them. You know what I'm saying? They probably think back, like when bad stuff start happening and they thinking it's just life, and it's really just that energy coming back to them. Then they probably look back like, damn, I did old girl dirty. Think I had did my old lady wrong years ago. I had did that girl wrong. Yeah, that's when they think about it then. But most of the time, they don't really think too much, you know, or in depth of the damage. You know, because let's say a man dates a woman, you know, he cheats on her several times, not just once, but several times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let's say that woman really loves him, was loyal to him, everything like that. And she finds out, her whole world gets shattered and devastated now. And it's to the point where that's why you got some girls, they just dog certain dudes out because they still haven't healed from that first heartbreak, whether it was a guy they lost their virginity to, whether it was, even if that wasn't her first, but maybe a serious boyfriend she had. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, nobody really thinks about the damage until that person's already destroyed and gone off.
No, that's real, man. No, I agree, man. I think that I think a lot of men are are dumb as hell, man. I think a lot of guys they think with the wrong head. That's first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't really hit them until in my honest opinion, I don't really think it really hits guys like that until they either have a daughter themselves or until they reach like, mid 30s, early 40s, stuff like that. Then that's when it really hits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have those outliers where guys will settle down earlier. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it happen early or whatever the case may be. But I honestly believe that a lot of guys are just stupid, man. They want to do whatever they want to do to whatever damn girls. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it all the time on social media, man. These guys be moving, they be broke as hell, moving in with these damn chicks. She over here, you know what I'm saying, paying all the bills, working all day, doing this, that, and the third. And it's just like, bro, me as a damn man, I could never do some crap like that, bro. I could never do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. So when I hear these type of stories, I be looking at these girls like, man, who do y'all be dating? Like on Facebook, I just saw a couple days ago, some girl posted, she was saying, why is it that more women have their own apartments than men do? Like they have their own place to stay than compared to men. And so I'm just looking at her like, bro, that you got a point, but why are you dating a man that don't got his stuff together to begin with? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said a while back, like most men shouldn't even be in a relationship until they get at least a full-time job, until they're making X amount of money, their own car, their own place. Then that's when you start thinking about settling down, getting in relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree. I agree. And you brought up the fair point too about when men have a daughter, a lot of times, when men have a daughter, that's when they get scared.
Yeah.
They really get scared because they know, damn, they scared of that karma coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, and like you said too, with the woman you was talking about, she brought up that fair point. Like you got dudes moving in. I'm like, bro, me personally, I couldn't do it. Like now, like okay, I already have a girlfriend. Like if I already had a girl, and I fell on some hard times, and okay, she she got a job too, but like I lost my job for whatever reason, and she just like a good couple months. Okay, fine. By month 3, now I gotta have something back. Like even if it's something small, I gotta start over again. I gotta have something bringing back in. I can't. And I don't know, maybe because I grew up around a lot of OGs, so I'm old school. Is like, hey, you got, it's that raw as man. You got to be that protector, provider for that family. So it's like mentally, I couldn't let myself just, this happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I was in a relationship, right? And like, just God forbid, I had lost my job for whatever reason. Like, there's no way mentally I could even sit there and be like, damn, what I'm gonna do? Like, I'm gonna have to be proactive and figure out something to start bringing some money back in. Like, especially if you got come on, bro. Like, you gonna have to you gonna have to figure something out. That's why you gotta always have a backup plan, have an emergency fund. So, I think it was AMS. I saw one of his videos the other day. He talked about it. He's like, most people say 3 to 6 months. AMS brought up a good point. He said, try to have an emergency fund for 6 to 12 months. Because you never know when it might be time where it might take long, you know what I'm saying? So you got to really plan for those things, have emergency funds, emergency savings, have an account just for that, because you never know. You don't know what tomorrow gonna bring.
Yeah. And bro, no, you're right. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring, man. You never know, man. And that's why I think I don't even think I'm cheap, bro. A lot of people say I'm cheap. I don't see it as cheap. I see it as me being careful, bro. Because you never just like you said, you never know what tomorrow gonna bring. You'll never know what tomorrow gonna bring, man. So when it comes to stuff like this, damaging women, and then you leave her, and then what's she gonna do? She's damaged. She's gonna meet a guy that's undamaged, and then she's gonna damage him, and then the chain is gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why I never agreed with cheating, even especially like my exes that did me dirty. I could have cheated on them. I could have smashed their best friends and all this, that, and the third, but I didn't. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna put this positive energy into the universe because I already know whatever I do is gonna come back to me tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So I always make sure that I put out positive energy, whatever it is that I'm doing, whoever it is, or whatever case may be. I always move like that, man. Like, and it's still gonna be like that. All the women that I've dated, like I said a million times, all the women that I've dated, man, they can call me a million names, but they can't call me an abuser, a liar, cheater. They can't call me none of that stuff, man, because I don't believe in damaging the I only date black women. So I don't believe in damaging, black women because they're supposed to be a reflection of me. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be a reflection of black men is supposed to be a reflection of black women, and black women supposed to be a reflection of black men. You know what I'm saying? So if you sit there and you damaging one or all of them, then it's going to be a reflection on us because they date us. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I always treated them with a with not like a higher expectation, but a different mindset or a different level. Like, you get what I'm saying?
because you know black people's true potential. So
yeah,
you want to ignite and put out, like you want to help them see what they don't see within themselves.
exactly.
You know? So, and like you said, like for example, like you said, how some men come and damage women, whether it could have been physically, mentally, financially. You know, a lot of women get financially screwed over too. That's why we talk about. And even like one of your videos where you asked the question, you asked that great question. If a woman gets married, should she leave her career to be a full-time mom or not? And in my opinion, I feel like if she's gonna like if a woman gets married and she's gonna stay home, I feel like she should still have at least a career, like still get something. So if you and that man get divorced, you don't have to worry about, because you know, let's say you have a woman, she ends up with a narcissistic man. She doesn't know at first, but she ends up finding out this dude's really narcissistic. How narcissists get you, they want to put you in positions where you got to depend on them. That's how they have that control over you. And perfect example, like in marriages, some women, they can't just up and leave the man because financially, where's she gonna go? She doesn't have good credit. She might not have this, whatever her situation is. You know what I'm saying? Her circumstances don't allow it like that. So that's, well, yes, women should have a career, have something. Even if you decided, you know, you want to stay at home mom, that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. But still have something in your back pocket. So if you in this course, you don't have to worry about, how you going to know? You can know that, hey, you gonna still be straight. You know, if you want to leave, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So still, you know, I feel like a man and woman should always have something in their back pocket, you know, just in case, you know, not saying that automatically it's gonna be a divorce, but you never know what life happens. You never know who this person might reveal themselves to be years later. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like, women should always have something in their back pocket just in case. If something don't work out, it's all right, cool. You can, things go left, you just go right here.
Yeah. No, you're right, bro. You're right. You're right, man. Right, man. I just can't do it, man. I really can't do it, man. I don't know. And even when I had not really ability, but even when I had like the justification of doing something that was going to be damaging towards, or maybe not even just an ex or a relationship, but just women and just regular women in general. It's just like nah, bro. I can't do it, man. I can't be that person. To sit up here and do something that's life threatening to you or whatever. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But for other guys, and I have homies and I got people in my family that's just like this. But other guys, they just don't care, bro. They again, like I said, they just dumb. A lot of them is just like you said, that they moving because they financially struggling, so they damaging her financially, damaging her mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's not okay, man. It's not cool. Cause again, like I said, black woman is a reflection of black men, and black men is a reflection of black women. That's it. That's it. I don't care what nobody say. I can't deal with that whole there's I have a video coming out in a couple of days where this lady made a post saying, oh, you know, she's a black woman. She's like, oh, I can never date a black man because black men is dysfunctional and this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, well, we are a reflection of each other. So if you're saying black men are dysfunctional, then what's black women? You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that, man. Anyway, I can't deal with that stuff, man. I can't deal with that stuff, man. So my next question is, and this is a popular one. This is a popular one, man.
The finish line, I ran past it. So egotistic, so cocky, so conceited, cause I'm better than your average. I'm mad sick when I spit that shit. When I spit that flow, she gon' want to catch my drift. Soon as a nigga get some money, they try to spit on it. They ain't put it on this bottle, so they can't sip on this. Don't you try to boost me up, don't try to get on, bitch. Cause I'ma act like I don't know you, nigga, that's real shit. I'm from a place where you get